Now, meteorologist Michael Page with your Sky Tracker forecast.
Busy night of weather. It all revolves around the temperature. Look how we are on either side of freezing right now. So with snow falling, you know it's that heavy, wet snow, and with the gusty wind, that's why the power outages are a problem. Winter storm warning in effect for most communities because of that heavy snow moving through. Just an advisory in southern Vermont where warmer air is moving in. Take a good look at Sky Tracker radar right now. A couple of things I want to point out. Notice most places have flipped over to snow now after starting as rain. The exception, the Champlain Valley, we still have some rain falling in the Burlington area, Milton, Colchester too. But as the precipitation becomes heavier bands working in with the peak of this storm, it's going to draw down colder air from aloft, and we will also see that flip over here to snow. Again, though, along 89, central Vermont, it's all snow right now, and we just got a report in from Orford, New Hampshire, right on the Connecticut River, 2 to 3 inches per hour. That's heavy snow, and that's what's coming in right now with the meat of this storm. Plow crews can't keep up with that, so that's why over the next few hours it is wise to just stay inside. Look at the timing on this now with Future Tracker. You see the splotching of colors here. The deep blues indicating at least 1 to 2 inches per hour in terms of snowfall, and this will really ramp up and continue right through about midnight or so. Notice it then becomes lighter though off to the south and east, and as the precipitation becomes lighter again with temperatures near freezing, we see that flip back over to rain and some freezing rain. That's what you see with the greens and the pinks here. Meanwhile, stays cold enough in northern New York for steadier snow to continue right into tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning's commute, not as bad as tonight, definitely not, but still lots of slick spots, some residual rain and snow showers, some pockets of freezing rain too. Through Vermont and New Hampshire, there's a steadier light snow continuing in New York, so it will last longest in New York State. Then another slug of moisture comes in with this storm as it keeps spinning around into tomorrow afternoon, but it's warm enough where most of that falls as rain. Still some pockets of freezing rain though, and again some more light snow mostly for northern New York. But this storm continues to just sit and spin over us right into Thursday, so some more snow showers a possibility. So this is the peak of the storm tonight, but we're not done with it yet. So when it's all told, most places come away with 4 to 8 inches of heavy wet snow. Again, the higher amounts, the higher up you go in elevation. So along the spine of the greens, 8 to 12 inches plus. We've already seen some reports of close to a foot, if not a little over that, mountain snow down through places like Wilmington. Also 8 to 12 where we see the most snow. It lasts the longest over portions of northern New York. But as we talked about last night, Champlain Valley, that switch is taking a little bit longer. You'll be on the lower end of the range overall, and then much less south and east where the rain will come back fairly quickly later on tonight. So a lot going on, and we're also watching those wind gusts, as I mentioned, with the heavy wet snow in this particular area. That's why that's where we're seeing over 10,000 power outages at this hour, and that's where the risk will be highest tonight. In this red area, highest risk of power outages, still a risk, lesser risk though in other portions where there's not quite as much of that heavy wet snow. So a lot going on certainly for the next 6 hours or so. We'll be watching it for you all night. As we go through the night, we stay around freezing with that wintry mix continuing, and then tomorrow we are around 34 degrees, still a northeast wind, steadiest precipitation in the morning in New York, and then everyone else gets that second batch during the afternoon. Finally starting to dry out as we get towards the weekend. No big swings in temperature either. Temperatures mostly in the 30s, right around where we should be for this time of year. MyChamplainValley.com always has more on your forecast, including interactive radar tonight. Very helpful to pinpoint what's going on in your backyard.
And you will be, of course, updating throughout the night on both 22 and 44 tonight.
Exactly. No matter which station you're watching, we'll have cut-ins through the course of the night, and then right here at 11, the very latest information as the storm, hopefully the peak, will be winding down by then.